Welcome to another video, and this time is ultra marathon training prep. Like an absolute idiot, I signed myself up to run an ultra marathon with only 2 months worth of prep. So yeah, this video is going to document my journey, but hopefully give some insights to people looking to do the same as well. I think there's 4 key elements we're going to look at. The physical running element, we're going to look at mobility with a focus on shin splints, because that's something that's pained me in recent years. We're going to look at nutrition, and then finally we're going to look at some strength training that you can incorporate into the training from a running standpoint to obviously improve that side of things. Obviously it goes without saying this is going to be focused on more beginner side of the spectrum given my experience. So what I did is I went and paid a professional ultramarathon runner, I'll link his details below, to devise a specific training program focused on my specific event. So at the end of the video we're going to look at a full week, take you on that journey, what that looks like, and incorporating both the running and the strength element and exactly what you can do as well. It goes without saying that I'm not a professional. Calves are absolutely juicy, but do you know what I mean? Use it as a guide. It's not gospel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Hit that button down below and you already know. Let's get cooking. So what have I signed up for? I've managed to sign up for the Backyard Ultra in Rivington near Bolton on the 1st of April. For anyone that knows the area, it is hilly as chips, so I'm going to be absolutely smashing the calves to pieces. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Starts at 8 AM, it's a 6.5 kilometer loop, and then the next lap starts at 9 AM, 10 AM, 11 AM and so forth. So for example, if you completed in 40 minutes, you get 20 minutes rest before the next lap starts, which at first I thought was a good thing, but now I speak to a lot more people, it sounds like that's a bad thing for like cramping and just, do you know what I mean, the mental stop-start as well. But we'll see how we get on come April 1st. Goes without saying that the aim is always to absolutely knock it out of the park, smash all 12 laps and do 78 kilometers. But priority number 1 is to absolutely beat Ryan, who I'm going to be doing the race with. Firstly, we have the bread and butter, the running element. One of the hardest things for me to get my head around was physically running slower. Pretty simple concept that if you run slower, you can run for further and you can run for longer as well. When I used to go for running, I just pick a certain time for that distance and then aim for that. So for example, I might say, right, I want to run a 23-minute 5 kilometers and just absolutely attack it. Sometimes I hit it, sometimes I wouldn't, but by the end of every run, I'd be absolutely shattered, heavy breathing, heart rate through the roof, and obviously really slow recovery on the days following that. Ultimately, this doesn't build your endurance, doesn't improve your VO2 max, increases the chance of injury, because obviously you're always attacking those miles, attacking those distances, and because of the strain you're putting on your body during those runs, you're not going to be able to compound a lot of kilometers and a lot of miles over the course of a week, because your body's not going to be fully recovered. So I've seen 2 kind of key ways that people do this. The first is to add a minute per kilometer to their 10K pace time. So if you normally run 5 minutes per kilometer, do you know what I mean, do it in 6. My preference is the latter, which is to run for a target heart rate in beats per minute. So you do 180 beats per minute minus your age to calculate your max aerobic heart rate. So for my runs, I'm always aiming for under 152 beats per minute. And yes, the big 30 is looming next year. And I guess on that, that's like personally where I've seen the most improvements, where I find my most success, aiming for that certain heart rate. Second point is one that I thought a lot more people did than they actually do, is breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth when you're running. 3 key benefits to doing this: using all of your lungs and diaphragm. It releases nitric oxide into the airways, dilating the veins, improving the blood flow. And finally, it slows your breathing down. You're more relaxed and you're more efficient, essential at those longer distances. So that's the running element. We're now going to move into a mobility section, showing you what a normal session looks like. Usually aim to do this about 2 or 3 days a week, throwing in some foam roller work in between. And if there's one key thing that I would say take away, it will be the strengthening of the soleus. So let's get it. nutrition time, baby. So rule number 1 on nutrition, and this is coming from a man who absolutely loves a beer: stop drinking. Ruining performance, making you more fatigued. It's just not the one. Cut that out straight away. Secondly, something that I've not really seen in a lot of endurance training videos is around that protein intake. Obviously making sure you're nailing that as high as possible. You probably want about 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. This stuff, Ghost, is absolutely elite. Marshmallow cereal milk, it's an absolute joke. They're cooking up wonders over there. So I guess on the drinking front, stop drinking for about stop drinking since the start of the year, 5 weeks worth of training and down about 4.5 kg. So massively helping in terms of on the runs themselves, massively helping in terms of recovery and just feeling all round better for it. In terms of during the runs, you want to be like replicating race day as much as possible. So if you're going to eat a certain food or whatever it is, trial different things out. I've been smashing quite a lot of these gels, little mix one, all different flavors in there, but usually doing one about every 40 minutes worth of running. So kind of only taking those on the long weekend runs. Then if I do like a 40 minutes or an hour one during the week, not really been having anything. Next, fish oil tablets. Definitely get the tablets. Don't be taking fish oil out of a container because that is absolutely disgusting. But obviously, yeah, helping around like all the joints and mobility stuff as well. And then finally, post run, been smashing like the super greens and the creatine together with electrolyte powder. So electrolyte powder more closely aligned with like the running side of things to release to, I guess, improve your recovery post runs. Obviously get the electrolytes back in the system, get the salt back in the system, but it is unflavored. So that's why I kind of mix it with the tropical creatine and the strawberry and lime superfood blend. But yeah, as a combination, a few things to introduce, and yeah, let's get into a full week's worth of training. Yes, the people. So let's break down what a full week of training looks like. This is all on the Training Peaks app. And again, this is through the pro ultramarathon runner, whose details, again, I'll link below. Again, this is obviously 3 weeks worth, which obviously feel free to screenshot and take that away with you. The week that we're going to be looking at is from the 6th to 12th, currently Sunday evening on the 5th. So obviously big week of obviously strength training and endurance running ahead in the lead up to the race. Only a month out now, so getting pretty nervy. As you can see, the strength training is more focused at the start, and then obviously, taking the strain off from that side of things towards the end of the week. Don't want to be going in and absolutely nailing a big squat session or a big calf session towards the end of the week when we're doing obviously the 2 hour and the 1 hour 30-minute run, so a lot more time for kind of recovery on those days. Obviously, I still want to be incorporating a lot of like strength training for like, do you know what I mean, 1, the run, but 2, obviously summer holidays. Don't want to be running around absolutely no rig at all on holidays this summer. So yeah, we do have to double up on a run and a strength session on Tuesday, but not the end of the world. So yeah, obviously going to be taking you on that journey, what that looks like. Anything you think I should do differently or incorporate into this, please let me know. Feel free to use it as a template, but as I said, this is something where someone's talked to me through in a consultation of the race I'm doing, and obviously built this bespoke plan for me. So yeah, again, use it as a guide, not as gospel, and yeah, let's get cooking. Day number 1, Monday. It's about 4:30 p.m. now, so winding down a bit of the old work. We're going to be doing a full body strength focus session. I'll put all the sets and the rep ranges on the screen throughout. Still on the push app through the GOAT Shred Bundy. So again, I'll put his details down below if you want to check that out. Definitely advise having a look at that. The bloke's an absolute legend. First things first, bats in the bones. of the week. Obviously feeling a little bit dusty after doing the strength and gym session yesterday. Whoever invented the Bulgarian split squats is an absolutely horrible bit of kit, but we've got a nice 45-minute easy RPE 2 to 3 run today, little 45 minutes, and then back in the gym later today. So yeah, let's get after it. "45 minutes done in the tank, a little bit of rain in the end, but you know what I mean, it's probably going to be like that in Bolton on race day. So 45 minutes, did exactly 8.5 kilometers, 5 minutes 17 per kilometer, so nice and easy, really low heart rate, and yeah, strength session later, so just bowl straight into that right now.
I feel inside, I feel so good, I got breath in my lungs, my blood pumping strong. I gotta tell you what I feel inside, I feel so good, so good to be alive, so good to be alive.
Quick check-in post the run Wednesday, absolutely boxed off, gloves on, hats on, zipped up like the boy Johnny Stones. I will have to check exactly how far I did. It was just under an hour, but my watch seems to change from kilometers to miles halfway through. I'll whack it on the screen now, and yeah, bit of rest, bit of recovery, and then strength session come Thursday. But yeah, these weather conditions definitely replicating what the run's going to be like up in Bolton. Raining, snow, and I think it was about 1 degree or something when I set off today. So yeah, absolutely getting after it. See you in the next one. The week is flying by, already up to Thursday, so day off from running today. Just now. Yeah, so feeling pretty good after the run yesterday. Legs are feeling pretty fresh, so good to go again tomorrow. Dose protein, it's an absolute disgrace. Can you even see that? It's got marshmallows in the protein. Unbelievable scenes there. Been one of the things to notice of, like, since doing all these like big runs and stuff, been absolutely nailing sleep. Got like 11 hours last night. Normally get about 9 at the minute, whereas I guess prior to running and training as much, I guess didn't need as much rest, recovery and so forth. So I was getting probably about 8 hours, maybe slightly less to be honest. But yeah, onto a little strength session later. Going to do mobility, but obviously there's no point showing that again. But yeah, go through kind of more of an upper body focus session today, moving up into the big runs towards the weekend. So yeah, gonna absolutely smash this, get involved in the gym, make some gains, make no gains to calves. See you in the next one. Friday check-in, looking like an absolute egg. Woo! With this hat on, nice little 8k in the tank, average heart rate 143, easing into the weekend for the two big boys. 2-hour run on Saturday, 1 hour 30-minute run on Sunday. As always, we'll whack the old Strava Warinan on the screen right now. Recently transitioned over to Strava. I think I prefer the Apple one. Beeps when I run a kilometre, checks the time a lot better. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, a little bit of rest, a little bit of recuperation, feed up on some pizza, on some carbs tonight, carbs and narbs, and we'll be absolutely getting after it come Saturday on the big one. Let's get it. Woo! Saturday morning, check-in, big 2-hour run in the locker, trail runners ready to go. Going to try and get a few clips running down from the gym all the way down to Hampton Court, but we'll see how we get on with that, taking in and out the free train vest. But yeah, if not, we'll be catching you on the other side. A couple of gels to keep us going throughout, back to the wired headphones because dropping AirPods left, right and centre all over the gaff. But yeah, see you on the other side. Absolutely unbelievable day. Shout out the king. Yeah, baby. Saturday run boxed off, 22 kilometres in the tank, 156 minutes, 5 minutes 16 per kilometre. Nice and easy, nice heart rate under 152. As always, I will whack the old Strava wiring on the screen right now. It's just absolutely unbelievable scenes the whole way. Nice bit of river action, sun's out, sunny's on. What more do you want? Got a big run tomorrow. Less worried about the actual, I don't know, breathing, cardio, all that sort of stuff. Bit of a pain in my right knee. So we will see how we get on with that one tomorrow. But yeah, Helly Hansen, unbelievable bit of kit. Catch you in the next scene, baby. Day number 7, Sunday, boxed off. 1 hour 31, 17 kilometres in the old locker. We'll whack the stats up. Cheers to the train. Cheers now. 17 kilometres in the locker, 139 average heart rate. Went out with hat, gloves, obviously this jacket, jumper, whatever on, and it is toasty as chips. So I've been battling through that. Spotify also ran out today, so you know, the things you love to see. No tunes, little podcast though, you know, every cloud. But yeah, hell of a week. Anything you've enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. Anything I should do differently, nutrition, running, strength, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. And remember, the chef, he's always cooking, baby!